internet, and local government also got major portion of the funding. Besides this project, the bank is considering increased funding to power sector and extending fiscal support. World leaders are focusing on economic growth on the second and final day of G20 summit in Brisbane of Australia on Sunday. They have agreed a plan to grow their economies by 2%, more than expected by 2018. Meanwhile, Russian President Vladimir Putin has left the G20 summit before it officially ends. He faced fierce criticism for Western leaders yesterday over the Ukraine conflict, but described the summit as constructive and useful. Mr. Putin said he is leaving before the release of the official communique today because of the long flight to Russia, and he wants to get some rest. However, the Russian president said some of their views do not coincide, but the discussions were complete, constructive, and very helpful. U.S. President Barack Obama is due to meet European leaders to discuss a coordinated response to Russia's stance on Ukraine. On Saturday, Canadian Prime Minister Stephen Harper, U.S. President Barack Obama, and British Prime Minister David Cameron all sharply criticized Mr. Putin. The Gulf state of Qatar, host to the 2022 Football World Cup, has pledged to introduce new labor legislation by early 2015 to improve conditions of migrant workers. Qatar's Labor and Social Affairs Ministry, in a statement, said on Sunday that the country's controversial kafala sponsorship law, which limits the rights of the movement for foreign workers, would be replaced by early next year. The statement also said foreign workers would also be able to change jobs at the end of their contracts without the need for the certificate they currently require, that their previous employer has no objection. A suicide bomber targeted a vehicle convoy of Afghan lawmakers that included a prominent female MP, killing 3 civilians and injuring 17 others. The blast, in which the attacker detonated an explosive-packed car, left the MP's vehicles badly damaged on a main road in the west of Kabul on Sunday. MP Shukriar Barekzai is renowned as a campaigner for improved women's rights in Afghanistan. At least 12 people were killed in a road accident in northern India today. Police said the accident occurred due to a collision between a minibus and a speeding truck. And that is the end of the news. The news commentary follows.
Now here is the news commentary. It has been written by Rahman Sahangir and read by Tazriano Bishono. Bangladesh and India are time-tested friendly neighbors and will continue to remain so in the days ahead. Warmth always replaces any friction that sometimes occurs among neighbors. This is because Bangladesh is perennially indebted to India for what the latter did when alien marauders went on committing the history's worst genocide in this part of the world in 1971. It was India which had hosted 1 million Bengali refugees when they were displaced from their homes in Bangladesh by the bloody events of 1971. Such mutual amity and friendship have withstood the test of time. Despite ups and downs in the past, the relationship has reached a point from where it can only blossom. Foreign Minister H. Mahmood Ali said this in his opening statement at a 2-day seminar on Indo-Bangladesh relations in Dhaka. It was attended by former High Commissioners of Bangladesh and India. In fact, the relationship was revitalized and given a new direction by the visions of Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina and Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh in January 2010 and reinforced in September 2011. The Joint Communique of 2010, Joint Statement of 2011, and the Framework Agreement on Cooperation of Development signed in 2011 chartered the future course of relations. Consequently, Bangladesh's relationship with India scaled new heights and it attained A new majority based on the appreciation, respect, and understanding of each other's perspectives, concerns, and priorities, which has put the relationship on a solid footing. The excellent relationship between the two countries continues to thrive following the assumption of office by the Army League-led present government in Bangladesh after the January 2014 elections, and also assumption of office by BJP-led NDA government in India in May 2014 after the 16th Lok Sabha elections. There is no denying the fact that Dhaka-Delhi mutual interest can be best served by strengthening the bilateral relations. Mutual recognition and respect for each other's importance is the defining factor of our relationship, the foreign minister said, adding that both the countries are constantly venturing into newer areas of cooperation which would have appeared impractical even a decade ago. He said this has set a precedent for other countries in the region to emulate, as it also signifies the width, depth, and level of confidence in our bilateral relations. That both Bangladesh and India can resolve bilateral issues was evident from the amicable settlement of the maritime boundary delimitation. Bangladesh and India are hopeful of settling the other pending issues, which would add a new dimension to the relations. Our reward for working together would be achieving prosperous Bangladesh and India free from hunger, poverty, and deprivation, and a goal that we all not only cherish for our prosperity, but also will see very much within our grasp. It indeed augurs well for better Indo-Bangladesh relations that the former envoys from Bangladesh and India reviewed the Dhaka-Delhi relations. That said, the relationship should be given more impetus based on trust and confidence and by enhancing mutual cooperation in important areas. Although Dhaka-Delhi relationship is in good condition at present, there should not be any compulsory. More economic integration should be for giving further impetus for the existing bilateral relations between the two countries. For creating a sense of confidence, there must be frequent talks between the two governments and formulating good communication strategy for further enhancing people-to-people contact. This vital as the Dhaka-Delhi ties are gradually improving and seems to be a positive sign for mutual benefit. There must be sharing of information and treating issues through integrated manner to give further impetus to the existing bilateral relations between the two countries. Cooperation in security, border issues, trade, power, energy, and maritime issues are being increased for the benefit of the two peoples. Happily, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina and her Indian counterpart Narendra Modi have both vowed to take initiatives for augmenting of regional and sub-regional cooperation for the development of the region. And that is the end of the news commentary.
This is the external service of Bangladesh Paper. Hello listeners, from now onwards, along with the shortwave, programs of the external service of Bangladesh Betar in English, Nepalese, Urdu, Hindi, Arabic, and Bangladesh. Is going on air at FM 90 megahertz from 6:30 p.m. to 2 a.m. Bangladesh Standard Time. Along with the regular program in a Bangla service, we also have a little something for all of you. Weekly magazine program, Bornali Shopapodi, musical program, Charnika, special program for female expatriates, Ghar Shongshar, program for children, Kalakor, drama, and many more. Don't miss out. Dear listeners, now we present you a Bangla patriotic song. It is sung by Fahmida Alum and the lyric is written by Nasir Ahmed.
Dear listeners, this is the external service of Bangladesh Betar. Now we present you National Press Comments. It is written by Farid Hussain and read by Shanas Perveen.